my first time evaluating people. And I was hesitant to evaluate because I feel like I'm hypocritical because I make so many mistakes myself. But it is important. It is important. So, without further ado, Chris Clark. I liked your intro. I like how you led in to your intro because you captured my attention. You put me in that place where you said you woke up in the morning, the birds were chirping. And with the birds chirping, I already visualized myself waking up. And so you already captured my attention at that point. And you said, well, you know, it's my 27th birthday, and that clicked with me. And so then you said, well, I'm going to lead in and tell you these 4 changes, small changes that can help improve your life. So I was already captured from just that right away. So I think you did a great job at introducing your speech. And the 4 small changes, they were great. It starts out with birds of a feather, flock together. I'm a huge believer in that. I mean, I believe that you hang out with. If you want to learn something, well, you need to be with people around you. Surround yourself with wise counsel, they say. And I did like, you know, when you said you start out at the bottom, you use that hand gesture saying I started out at the bottom. So it wasn't just always, you know, like this, which I feel I'm guilty of as well. And we kind of get comfortable using the same hand gestures. The next change, you said, you talked about hard work, and you cited your parents, you know, as a testimony. You know, for this being a research speech, you know, it's important to cite and use, you know, other testimonies and examples. Use examples. It's Ted Turner and Calvin Klein. You know, huge inspirations of what they achieve in the business sense. And you also quoted someone and said it's okay to dream, but at some point you have to get up and go after it. And this is so true. I believe that, you know, just to believe is not enough. We have to do much more than that. We actually have to take action. That separates. We can sit at home and believe all we want, but we don't actually go out there and make it happen. So a lot of what you talked about really resonated with me. Your use of examples and facts, you know, when you brought up the change about being patient, we all have to be patient. I'm a huge believer in that as well. And you said, well, you know, the example of a Chinese mango seed, you brought up the fact that it takes, was it 5 years to grow? It doesn't grow at all in those 5 years. But then all of a sudden, it grows 90 feet. That's tremendous. And that I automatically could visualize the entrepreneur, somebody doing something, sitting, you know, working, but not experiencing any growth whatsoever. And then all of a sudden, there's always this time where it just takes off exponentially. And that's something that I can relate to, and I know many others can. So it was very sound advice. Your conclusion was great. You recapped, you know, this was my 27 years, this is what I've learned, and these are the changes that I made that impacted my life. That's why I like to share with you. And that was really well done. A few things, you know, since it was a research project, I would do wish I saw a visual aid of some sort, and possibly more, you know, statistics, hard facts, which you had, and maybe a little bit use of varying hand gestures. But other than that was great.